and develop desires. I want to be used like that. That's what I'm saying. That it has an impact on you, with whom you are connected, the people who are close to you. You want that kind of thing. That's why the Word of God says, do not sit with mockers. Psalm chapter 1. Why he's talking about with whom you are sitting, with whom you are talking. The fellowship is very important. When believers, we all have fellowship together, it's very hard for the world to get in. Hallelujah. So that's how I also realized that I have a vision. I realized that God have a great plan in my life. What gave me platform for me to realize that I am also called. I have a great purpose in my life. First of all, these things, it looks little things. Going to right church with the right people, associated with the right people, and hearing testimonies, and reading the Word of God, and understanding what God is saying. All these things will help you to know your call and your destiny, your vision. See, how I became that passion, like I want to be like David, King David, because I read that word. When God is talking about David, he's a man after my own heart. I don't know for you how it sounds to you, but when I was reading, it sounds to me is like God is so like his favorite is talking. I feel like it sounds to me like that. Oh, he's mine. He's mine. He's a man after my own heart. He's very proud of him. When I read that word, Lord, I want you to tell about me. I want to be praised by you like that. That desire got it. I want to be like David. Like, when you see people praising you, when someone is getting very good recognition, and then you will feel, I want to be like that. Everybody is looking at them so great and all that. But you know what? If God praising you, when you read the word, it's different. When you read the word, when God is talking about David, he's a man after my own heart. Lord, I want you to recognize me. I want you to praise me, not people. It's still empty. If people recognize, praise you, you feel good only outside, but inside you're still empty. Still empty. But when God's saying things about you, wow, it's everything. That's everything. That produces desires. The Word of God produces desires. When God was talking about Moses, he is the most humble man upon this earth. My God, upon earth, he is the most humble man. Then I got such a passion to read about Moses. I want to know what this man is like. Why would God say he's humble? Every detail about his life I want to know. How come God praised him that way? Did you see the word producing desires in you? To read the word, to have hunger for the word of God, to walk that kind of life. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Word gives desires. Be passionate to become humble. Be passionate. Just all the time seek that humility. I want to be humble. Like Moses. Because he's humble. Did you see how mighty things happened through him? History. He became a history maker. Do you want to become history makers? I have the desire to become history maker. I have a desire. When I read that word, with God, all things are possible, that producing desires in me. Lord, I want to see every impossible things, every challenge to become possible. That's my strong desire today, I'm telling you. When I read that word, all things are possible with God. When anybody comes to you with a problem, you will give them assurance. This will go, sister. This will go, brother. When we pray, it will go away. Don't worry. Come back again. We will pray. What made you to give such an assurance to people? That word. That word. Because I read that word. All things are possible. Did you see the word giving you passion? The word giving you vision now? My vision, when I was reading that, I had such a passion. Lord, one day I want to see everything is becoming possible. I want to see heaven. People just enjoying like being in heaven. That passion I got. When I was there, God told me, I called you for supernatural. For supernatural ministry. When I was reading that word about Paul, God did extraordinary miracles through Paul. God did extraordinary miracles. It's not ordinary miracles, extraordinary miracles. And the handkerchiefs were brought and the people got healed and delivered. That word is producing desires in me now. Whenever I read, I underline that word. Extraordinary miracles. And then I wrote my name on the top of it. Surekha. Every time when I pray, Lord, you said that you're going to do extraordinary. I don't know why I said that. Lord, you said it. I don't know why I was saying. I read that word. But that something did to me. I was saying to God, Lord, you already told me that I'm going to do extraordinary miracle. How? How he told me? Do you understand what is happening? The word is doing something in you. Actually, he's speaking through that word to you. That's why he's giving you such a passion. He's telling you that I want you to be like Paul. That's the heart of the Father. That's why he's giving you such a desires in you for that. Let's end with this. I'll continue next week. But are you receiving some desires today? Desires for God? Passion? That about cross, whenever I read that about cross, I understood the revelation what I received. He conquered everything on the cross for us. When he conquered everything means such a desire that produces in me, Lord, I want to see victory, every person getting victory in their life, Lord. I don't want to see defeat at all because you conquered everything and you said it is finished. That's it, it is finished. The work of the enemy is finished. That is producing desires in me to see victory, beloved. That's why I will not accept defeat at all. The reason for me to not to accept defeat in my life is because that word cannot be wrong. That word is true.
Amen.
Never accept defeat. He conquered everything on the cross. He conquered every principality, every demon, every disease, every sickness, every problem. It is done. Finished. Let's go for victory. That's my vision. That's my desire. Let's stand.